I'll be very honest. I did not have a formula. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't know of any stepmother who has done it, who I could go and talk to and get advice from. So I'll say we just worked it out together. We are very good friends, so we were able to work it out together. I can't lie that there were not hard days, and there are still not hard days sometimes, because it's not easy to blend. It's like he already had a family, and now we're coming from another one. Okay? It cannot work the way it used to work. So we have to form our own family now and make it work for all of us. So it took a lot of love and patience. And if we were not best of friends, if we did not have that kind of relationship, I don't think we would have made it.
Well, I think what is important is to be realistic about the whole situation. The fact is my ex will always be the biological mother to the kids that we had together. And that's a role. That's as far as it goes. Because for the two of us, it's over. And really we have no conversations that pertain to the two of us. For currently now my wife is Kathy, and therefore for me it's just to be able to get the balance right. Reassure Kathy and let her know and show her that indeed she is my wife, she's the one who is in charge as a wife, as a woman of the home, and as a mother also to these kids. Because again, I think there's a big misconception about parenting and fatherhood and motherhood. People tend to equate it to that biological process. You know, that you fathered this kid or you pushed this kid, carried them for the 9 months. That's really the easy part. The complex part, the difficult part, the real part of parenting is the day-to-day upbringing. And therefore, for me, I'm always conscious of that, and I make sure that the boundaries are very clear, so that there is not a day where Kathy goes into a space where she begins to doubt herself, either as my wife or as a mother, etc. So for me, I think it's just making that clear distinction. And at the same time also, working with the kids, because now there are 3 parties involved here. There is Mike, who is the head, who is the father, the husband, the guy who is in charge. But then you also have the kids, who are a pertinent part of this triangle. You know, they're here and they are real, and they have a biological mother somewhere and they know her. But they also have a new mother who is looking after them every day. And then you have Kathy, who is now the mother, the wife, and really looking after everybody. So it's a question of ensuring that all those 3 parties, you have an honest conversation with them, and get them to understand what their role is. Yeah. When I met Kathy, I told her, I have these children. I'll never be complete without them. So I'm welcoming you into my life, but please understand that as you come into my life, you're also coming into their life, because they are an inseparable part of me. And then I turn the other way and tell the kids, look, you know, I have divorced from your mother. We are no longer together. I'm also human. I also need to have a life. I'm still living. I'm not dead. You know, I need to have a life, and I have chosen to get married. And Kathy is my choice. She's my wife. Okay, my choice, my wife. But because you're my kids, that makes her your mother. And if nothing else, you owe her respect. Yeah. The same way you respect me, you'd also have to respect my decisions and respect her. And so I made sure all the parties were very clear about our roles and where we all sit, and the logic behind it, and how we need to move forward as a family unit. And I guess that did it. And then, of course, now walking that talk, making sure that the kids, we listen to them, we talk with them, we engage them where they feel their concerns, where if they're not happy, if there are issues, we give them space to raise that and discuss and talk. I also learned to listen to Kathy and her perspective, which is also different from that of the kids. And also, I also learned to speak, because I'm one of those guys who I can be introverted very easily, you know. But I learned to now come out and also talk. If I needed Kathy to know something, tell her, hey baby, listen, X, Y, Z. And if it's the kids, hey, you guys listen, A, B, and C, you know. And that communication actually really helped to blend and bring everything together. Yeah. And I think today they are best of friends. They are best of friends with Kathy.
In the beginning, you have to understand that when I came into the picture, they'd call me Auntie Kathy, yeah? Out of respect, they wouldn't call me Kathy, but they'd call me Auntie Kathy. And then over time, they realized, oh, so I'm Dad's girlfriend. Then over time, I'm like, okay, she's going to stay. She's getting married to Dad, so she's going to be my stepmom. And they were torn. Do I call her Auntie Kathy? Do I call her Mom? So what I did, we had a meeting with them because I knew it was going to come up. So I told them, guys, you call me whatever you're comfortable with. See, it doesn't change the fact that I'm still who I am. So I told them, guys, no pressure, which was not what the dad wanted. But I told the dad, go easy on this one. Because I sort of, maybe because I was younger, I could put myself in their shoes. Just wake up one morning and my dad and mom are not together, and there's a new, it was hard for them. So I told them, you guys call me Auntie Kathy until you're ready. And so we left it there. And so they called me Auntie Kathy. We were easy with that for a few years. And just assuring them that, you know, I've come here to play your part as your stepmom. I'm not coming to replace your mother. No, she's there and she will always be your mother. I'm just coming here to be your dad's wife. And by proxy, I'm your stepmom, and I have to do the right thing, which is to take care of you. Yeah. So eventually, after a few years, all of a sudden, it was Mom. I guess, I don't know, I earned it. I don't know, over time, they realized, oh, wow, she really cares about us she does really care about us truly and honestly. And they could see that, you know, I guess I play the role of their mom because I live with them 24/7. So eventually one day it was Mom, and that's where we are. So I'm Mom Kathy, and their mom is their mom.